He made an impression. He went out beautifully.
Oh.
Now, not everybody agrees on this, but to this day,
Go give these dogs a heart attack.
no, he's getting nervous. To this day, people still say that the best video game adaptation is this motion picture right here.
One of you three will decide the outcome of the tournament. Your soul is mine.
Yes. Yeah. And so is your box office.
That guy's actually an excellent actor in real life.
No, he is. And he was great in that. Shit, he's acting with his nostrils right now.
Yeah.
That nostril's doing more work than most actors do.
He was like, look, they ain't doing no Rising Sun Part 2.
Yeah. No, they should give him 2 Oscars. Let him put up each one of his nostrils right there. Now, that was 1995, I believe, when that was brought out. Maybe I'm a little off right here.
94?
Or was it? Might have been 94. Might have been 90. But I tell you what, in 1997, they said, you know what? All right, you enjoy all the compliments you're getting as the best video game movie out there, because shit is about to change. Because in 1997, Billy, we're about to introduce a bigger, better, more badass, maybe even slightly bloodier Mortal Kombat.
Uh-oh.
Behold, in 1997, we had Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Oh, look at those locks right there.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, what happened to Christopher Lambert?
No, he turned this. He got
He turned it in 48 hours.
Yeah.
It's James Remar.
He's like, I'm out, yeah. With this, we see the return of favorites like Liu Kang, Sonya, Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Raiden. Raiden. All of you, get over here. But we have, along with that, some new faces. And you know what? In the studio, I'm going to tell you something. The studio was exactly right. This was bigger. This was better. It was a bigger and better comedy.
I love how you said there's some new faces. It's like one actor from the first one. And all new faces.
You know, they had what was missing from the first one. A lot more shits and giggles going on. A lot more laughs.
Emphasis on shit.
Emphasis on shits. Studio said, you know, that's cool, but that's not exactly what we were going for.
Are you sure?
You saw the dailies, right?
Yeah, y'all were here the whole time. What the you think? What the saw this shit we put together. What the look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this. You mean to tell me you didn't know? And now you're going to say, where's the serious karate drama at, bitch? Where the were you? You saw this. How the hell did you not know? You were here every day.
It was funny with the sound.
Look at that ass and everything.
Oh, no. Woo. That's some double dragon ass right there.
Exactly. That has not stopped the franchise, man. And it's not stopped the franchise from going strong. Listen, we had the Mortal Kombat 11 that just came out for several consoles. Well, at least a couple of them. We had the PS4 and Xbox that came out for that. And
looked fun.
And it was fun, man. A lot of people loved that. They say Mortal Kombat is back. But wait, there's more. Shit, you like the video game. Wait till you see this cartoon shit we got for you.
I, Shang Tsung, welcome you to Mortal Kombat.
Is that how you have to say it?
You cannot ever say it.
Mortal Kombat. Everybody says it that way.
You can't whisper it.
No.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's what we did back in the day.
I'm sorry. Are you declaring Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. No, back in the day, that's what we used to say. Yo, man, you want to go see that Mortal Kombat? Shut the up down there. Sorry, mama. Yeah.
You know what? I gotta say, after watching the 2 live action movies, I have a new perspective on that cartoon now.
It was a lot of fun, and it was able to be. What's that?
It's a documentary by comparison.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. And Billy, you're very close to the property. You're very close to the franchise.
I forgot my hat.
Yeah, no, you forgot your hat. Billy,
So,
as everybody knows right now, your brother's abs are starring in the next Mortal Kombat.
Well, it looks like his dick is about to talk into the mic.
It's talking right now. That's why his mouth is closed.
It's like his stomach is like your stomach is representing your brother right now.
I think he told the other 2 girls, shut up, bitch.
I know.
That's a Supergirl thing too, I think.
I like the way your brother just talks with his body. Like, you don't even answer questions.
He's like, Cat, don't you know your audience, man? You're a Comic-Con, man. Come on.
The girls are like, is he doing it again? I know he is. I'm not even going to look up. I swear to God, you ask this guy which way to the bathroom, and this is what he does.
That's what he does.
Hey, when's your birthday?
Yeah.
Let me see your ID.
So Makai Brooks, what was it like working with HBO on True Blood? Makai, that's not an answer.
How do you feel about your wife dying?
With the franchise going strong and all these other things coming up, man, and your brother's being in a movie.
Playing Jax.
Playing Jax, yeah. Franchise look like it's poised to do well. Let's go ahead and take a look at let's go back in the day. Back in the day when it wasn't so good. Back when the franchise was looking kind of grim. You know, after this, looked like nobody wanted to see this shit no more. Oh, let's do some Mortal Kombat. Shut the f. Nobody want to hear that shit.
No,
you had your chance. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for Mortal Kombat Annihilation, aka the shitty one, the shittiest one. And we'll be
the shittier one.
The shittier, no, the shittiest one. I like Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna stand true to that. But we'll be back with our review.
Psycam.
I love you get the point of view of the knives, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you, bitch.
Prepare for final battle. Jesus Christ.
He donkey kicked that.
I know, man.
He donkey punched his ass. Did you see that shit?
Yes.
Did you see this? My man got mule punched. Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
I don't know about this editing is they just know they're doing something cool. King, it's like, shit, get the f out of here.
Bloom, cow, bow, bang, hee-haw! We're gonna jump right into this and listen. Martin, I don't know how much you're gonna agree with me on this, and Martin might think this is
cry.
Martin is hurting right now. You cannot blame the film if you were mad at what you have just seen. You cannot blame it. If you don't know by 3 minutes in what you're into, that's on you. Now, I'm gonna say if you pay money for this or something back in the day, but today, you know, a lot of people telling you what's up. So if you
I
watch
completely agree with that.
Yeah, Martin.
It in that very first scene, it lets you know what it is.
I mean, listen. Before you even see a picture, before there's anything moving on the screen, it's just the darkness, blackness, the void.
The void.
But before a picture even comes up, you got that fool out there yelling. That DJ come in.
Oh, do not sit to me, y'all. Get ready, y'all.
That DJ's in there. Oh shit! Yeah, man. This son of a bitch just yelling in the dark before the lady. Before they even cut on the lights. Mortal Kombat. He's that yells at surprise way too soon.
Yeah.
He's a guy who, when everybody's just chilling, eating, he runs in and yells, "Food fight!"
Yeah, exactly. About 2 minutes into the movie, they show you just what kind of effects you're getting into, man.
Oh, boy.
By 2 minutes in, they telling you do not expect not just the best special effects. Don't even expect decent. Don't expect good. By 2 minutes in, they just throwing, not showing, not displaying. They just taking the shittiest green screen that they got and throwing that shit at your goddamn head. the most terrible green screen that you see.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's like a Salvador Dali painting.
That is so bad.
It's like
that motherfuckers at Chuck E. Cheese jump out the goddamn
exactly
by escape.
It's like, what are they?
Are they at karaoke?
Are they at the Gymboree? Are they on trampoline?
They go bad karaoke backdrop behind them.
It's like this is like the most dramatic game of leapfrog I've ever seen, man. Look at this. I told you, this is the shittiest green screen that we got for you, all right? just in case you didn't hear us the first time, 1 minute, maybe just a few seconds later, 1 minute later, they repeat the same shit using some of the same footage that they had from before. Boy, this is fun. Let's do it again. they are proud of this shit.
Is that them getting to the netherworld or whatever?
It's that, yeah. You know what it's like if you look at this. It's like somebody took a box of Karate Man and just dumped that shit.
Yeah.
Look at yeah. They shaking that shit. Yeah.
Clean these goddamn toys up.
yeah, exactly. And you get all of them. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, there they go. There they go.
Collect us all.
It's not even 3 minutes. Not 3 minutes in. That's what I'm telling you. You know, they put it out there for you. That's one thing I can say. They say, hey, look, we laying all this shit out in front of you, all these turds. All in front of you right now.
If fork and a knife.
Now, do you still want to eat here? We showing
you stick around. That's on you.
Yeah, we showing you the rats, the roaches. We showing you all the rotten food we working with. We motherfuckers are sneezing on the food. Do you still want to eat here? Are you sure? They got villains here that just love to show their teeth. And do random poses. This shit is just silly, man. Look at this. Grr. We brush 3 times a day.
That CG is so bad.
See that green screen and shit?
No, also her arms.
Oh yeah, no, her arms. No, that's one of the best effects in there. Actually,
that's just somebody behind her.
It actually is.
That's one of the best. I was actually looking at this and being like, God damn, now that's impressive for this. They actually spent money on 2 extra arms. All right.
Yeah.
You know, now imagine just being on the side looking at this shit at these people right here, and this is like, okay, what the is wrong with them? Are they dancing? Are they having a mental breakdown? What the is happening with them? What the is going on?
Also, I'm thinking maybe a Power Rangers movie got spliced in here.
Oh yeah. From the beginning, they say we're gonna let y'all know that everything that we say here is going to be done with over dramatic speeches. This is like 2 minutes and 48 seconds in.
Shao Kahn, Emperor of Outworld.
The Earth was created in 6 days.
But this shitty movie was made in 6 days too.
What was that? Okay, 4.5.
But we made this in 6 hours.
One more flip. Will rest in peace.
You see where he got his hype man coming in and jumping around and shit.
And I noticed they keep showing his ass every chance they get, by the way. And
Can you dig it?
Get some bottles.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Oh. You know, it's funny too.
It's so obvious that Skull is rubber.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shit. Skeletor looking at this shit right now. What the f***
Is that?
At the times where they should be getting dramatic, at the times where they should be like delivering, you know, these bombastic speeches and responses, they have no emotions at all. And by the way, it is the dumbest responses.
This is not good.
You think?
Yeah, no, shit. You know, shut the f*** up.
Why are you
Jesus.
always talking?
Yeah, not good. Yeah, we fighting a four-armed bitch and a horseman. What do you think? Yeah, shut your dumb ass up. Of course, that's Johnny Cage right there. But I tell
Movie star.
the movie star.
You know what he
You
is,
wouldn't
right?
know it.
Yeah. No wonder.
Always gotta have them
Shit.
shades on too, right?
The other world's the most work he got in years.
Well, shit, man. Like it opens and you go like, all right, this takes place right after the first one ends. And Robin Shao comes up, Liu Kang. You're like, all right, my boy's here. And all right, Johnny Cage. I thought he looked different last time, but okay, generic white dude. That could be him. Who cares?
Yeah.
By the time Sonya Blade comes up, you're like, hold on a second.
Oh yeah.
That is not Bridget Wilson. And then once James Remar comes on his raid, and you're like, okay, this.
Yeah. It's like everybody read the
Even
script.
Christopher Lambert said, "Nah, I'm good."
No, I'm good.
I read about this because I was curious because it was made only 2.5 years later, and everybody who didn't show up the second time said they had other films they were committed to, and they couldn't work it in their schedule.
Yeah.
Which is code for them going like, shit, I ain't going back there.
Exactly.
Was the name of that movie they were working on called Anything But This?
Right, exactly.
We making fun of Johnny Cage for saying dumb shit, but Johnny Cage was the smartest person in the movie, man. Johnny Cage is the smartest person in this film because by the 6-minute mark, Johnny Cage saw exactly what's going on. He's like, you know what? F it, I'm out. He's like, damn.
You know what's funny about that? Is that villain, he wasn't even thinking about Johnny Cage.
No, nobody. Johnny Cage saw all this shit around here.
No.
Johnny Cage saw all this shit going on right here. He saw the bad dialogue, the stupid ass shit, the bad special effects. You know what? Kill me. Yeah, thank you. Oh, God, thank you.
You hear the sound of it?
Yeah. They said, what can we do? F it, man, he's gone. Just had this chick yell, Johnny, put a stunt double in there, maybe some quick CG, and call it a day. So, did you hear that shit? Somebody said, that wasn't even a sound effect. Somebody said, Baraka.
Somebody was eating a big old thing of celery.
Yeah. No, that would be a sound effect. Somebody mouthed it off. They said, we ain't even got money for sound effects. Hey, bring the Jan over here. Can you make the crack of a neck sound? Yeah, Baraka. Good. Record that shit. Did you hear that shit? It is a Baraka. My man, he made an impression. He went out beautifully. This fool went out looking like a strobe effect from a disco 80s movie. Oh. He looked like a disco. He like a disco music video.
I mean, look at that shit. He jumped up once. they copy pasted it.
Yeah.
And just dragged him across the screen.
Swiped him across the screen.
Look at this shit. This shit looks like something out of the 80s, man.
Yeah.
It does.
Total eclipse of the heart. Look at
Don't
this.
start till you get enough.
Video toaster.
But I'm telling you,
video
yo,
toaster, exactly.
They took this shit straight out of 1983.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That means I'm going fast.
You want it out just that badly.
Somebody said that looks like an NES game cover.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all nailed it earlier, man. This is straight up some Power Rangers shit.
Power Ranger.
It is straight up Power Rangers because once they pull out a little certain something, that is straight up 90s kids show. When they pull out that guitar riff, when that dude's back there, Mortal Kombat. They stay very, very close to the material, man. They try hard to do that. And they're trying to make a movie for the fans. That's what they're trying to do. But they failed as far as making a good movie because it's so bad. You know what? This is so bad that it ended up being a better movie for non-fans out there.
Oh, sure. You make fun of it.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're a fan, you're probably pissed.
If you're a fan, you're pissed, man. You know, they took my property I love and this all up. God damn you, Mortal Kombat. You know, you're mad. You're mad about this. But for everyone else out there, this is hilarious. It's almost better if you know nothing about the game going into this. Because it's so weird that things would just happen that you don't know about.
Random shit.
Yeah, that's the thing about this, man, is if it was just a movie for the fans and it did well, but the fans could be like, shut up, this is just for me. But
was it Edward G. Robinson a fan?
Yeah, it's just for me. See, shut up. Yeah. But if you don't know anything about this, they don't explain anything. And for people who are fans of this, it's so shitty that they don't care after a certain point. But the people who don't know anything about it, they're gonna love this, man. If you're into that kind of thing, because you're gonna be asking yourself all kind of things like, why are weird characters just popping up out of nowhere, with no explanation at all?
What the hell is that? Okay,
so now
broke-ass RoboCop?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, So where did the
Phantasm. Okay.
Yeah, where'd the kung fu robot come from that does shoot the Phantasm balls out his chest?
What the hell is that? I'm like,
That's
yes.
that's
What the hell is
Cyrax.
that?
Now you know that if you know the movie, but at this point,
That's from the game?
that's from the game. Yeah, you know, because in the game it's like, you know, they just do shit out of nowhere and it looks cool in the game because all you want to do is play a character that looks badass and does badass things and kills people with balls with spikes on them. But if you're just watching the movie, if you're a fan, at this point you know good and goddamn well this movie is a piece of shit. And if you're not a fan, you're just gonna be like, well, I don't know what the hell is going on. This is crazy.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
I'm in column B.
This is This is crazy. This is obviously a dude dressed up as a robot.
Right.
Yeah.
Look how his arms are.
Yeah.
He all flexing and shit.
It's obviously a dude in a Halloween costume.
Yeah, robots don't flex.
Where'd this fucking robot come from? It's just out of nowhere.
San Diego.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Comic-Con. If you look closely, he's got action figures in his pocket right there. And then they just immediately would, you know, like maybe one word of dialogue, just commence immediately into the beating the shit out of people.
Yo, I take it this ain't something we can talk about.
Joe black ass up. Oh yeah, and if you notice, yeah, he was hey, can we talk about this, man?
Yeah, I thought he had to be the scared one. This big ass Negro.
Yeah. Yo, homie, can we talk about this? Yeah.
Come on, blood.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
You gotta talk to McCod and tell him to watch this so he does not repeat these same mistakes.
So he does none of this. None of this.
I'll text him.
Yeah. Tell him to tone it down about 10 levels of black. Because this took it to 11.
Oh my God. All of Jack's dialogue, he sounds like he's reading from a Luke Cage comic from the 70s.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh,
he might as well be saying, yo, Jive Turkey, get off me.
That's not an exaggeration.
And then, by the way, if you notice, and this from the game, but the robot, Cyrax, he got dreads. Get up here, man. Give you the bumper clot. Give me the bumper clot.
And you know he ain't Sonya, right? I thought they were close together.
No, hell no. No, hell no, brother. This is 1990. Well, no, brother. Your brother, I hope your brother gets to get some of that Sonya ass because this dude did not. Jax was jacking off is what he was doing. Jackson off.
With his metal arms.
Jackson off, yeah, Jack. With them big metal arms. That motherfucker about to take his dick off.
He said, no, I ain't having it out.
If it ain't these weird characters jumping in here, these weirdo characters that nobody knows about unless you play the game jumping in, it's always the same group of generic dudes just running through the door like a bunch of clowns. Like they almost tripping over each other.
It's like a Six Flags stunt show.
Take homeboy.
Getting the shit beat out of him every time.
Did he say, you take homeboy?
You take homeboy.
Oh, goddamn, man.
Again, it make it so crazy. Like really, people just jumping around. Just jumping around, man. Just yeah. People get to a point where like they ain't even no story. People just like they like think, you know what? We had something. We were talking about something. Let's fight.
Yeah.
And then they just but it's just people jumping around, making crazy ass noises. It's like,
but that was when he's shooting across the screen.
It's like, what was that? Was it a sneeze? Did you sneeze and throw yourself off?
He just goes flying.
Are you just jump up in the air just yelling random words?
So clearly that him in the white pajamas ass motherfucker.
That is not even him, man. Again, and Martin will be able to tell you that's not him. And boy, you don't know. This shit is lazy with his shit, man.
It's so lazy. You can so obviously tell when it's a stunt man. And the funny thing is, like, I don't have a high opinion of the first movie, but Christopher Lambert as Raiden, he knew how to just come in the scene and just be cool and kind of stay out of it and use his lightning powers whenever he had to. But with James Remar and his stunt man, they keep having him fight, and it's like, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, it really is.
Is there any way you could please stop doing this?
They're not even having him, like, he does nothing on his own. He'll take a foot to the face when he don't have to do some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But like right here, like Shady Baby said, he's like, what is he yelling? I love sauce!
No, he loves the movie Saw. I love Saw.
You spent so much time in the beginning going, why?
Oh, that's one of them good sneezes.
Oh, baby, I love it raw. I like it raw.
I love sauce.
But you know what? Back to what Martin was saying. You know, Christopher Lambert has been. You go to Sci-Fi Channel on a Saturday afternoon. You gonna see him or Christopher Walken in a movie, or maybe sometimes together. But
Yeah.
but Christopher Lambert always seemed to know when he was doing shit. But he would look at the camera and almost just short of winking, with a smirk on his face, because he knew it was bullshit. But he knew how to elevate it. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing.
Like James Remar doesn't have the face for this role.
Christopher Lambert didn't take any of this shit seriously. For
No.
one.
He didn't.
Christopher Lambert,
Not at all.
So Christopher Lambert in this, man, like there's scenes where he didn't give a shit and it worked. And it's so funny. They just kind of kept the shit in there.
The fate of billions will depend upon you. Sorry.
See? That's great. That's great. That's great.
He didn't give a
Yeah, but I'm saying that's a great little, it's bullshit. I know it.
The more they get into these conversations, like I said, they're jumping and yelling and making all these crazy noises, and they do that now. At least Raiden was jumping at that part. There are parts there are parts in here where they're just having conversations.
Yeah.
They're just talking. And they still are jumping and sliding all over the place.
Did you make Raiden beg for his life?
Hello, sauce.
Raiden is of no concern to us.
You let him live?
Damn.
Did you have to draw that scene out so long, too?
He
Jesus.
took his time like he was about to dive for an Olympic medal, man. You see that shit?
Look how long it took him before he jumped, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That whole leap and somersault, that added nothing.
That had nothing. It took his time. Like I said, he thought he was at the Olympics doing an Olympic gold medal dive. Watch this good shit.
Raiden is of no concern to us.
Electric slide.
It's electric.
It's electric. Ah. Boy,
Can't see it.
boy, I would love to be at Thanksgiving dinner with these two. Pass the gravy. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna cut you off.
Yeah. With his rap battle hood on and shit.
Yeah,
Boy,
I know.
he'd be good at a rap battle, slide up on your ass. But then get to the creatures. Boy, it's not enough. It's not enough for these creatures to just look weird. Everything that they have to say have to be done with dramatic gestures.
By now, you'd be behind bars on display in a zoo.
I would welcome them.
Leapfrog.
Yeah. You know what? Y'all just
Yeah, I was just saying,
y'all can get a room. Y'all get it done, man. That'd be some good sex too. You got 4 arms. He's got 4 legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that'd be some good shit. I'll tell you, they do look kind of cool. They put the money on some good practical effects in here. They're definitely better looking than the green screen that they got. The makeup is not bad in this, man.
Okay.
You know, in the game, you just wanted like certain things, creative ways to kill people. You wanted characters that just look kind of badass as video game characters, or weird as video game characters. You know, in the video game, it makes sense because you playing it. You ain't questioning too many things.
Okay.
But in a movie, it's like, what the just happened?
You just caught a camera.
Get this cameraman off me!
He was like, get the camera off me. He clearly caught a box.
Yeah.
With no wolf.
Bro, I didn't know she was your wife, man. Come on.
Oh shit, this camera's crazy. Get the off me. Somebody said
No,
it's
I'm
White
over
Dog
here.
Part 2. Asian attack.
Asian attack.
White Dog Part 2, Chinese food.
It's my animality.
You what?
You what?
No, wait a minute. You got to come back and explain this shit.
Animality, is that what it is? Oh.
That is a form of fatality in the game.
Okay.
Again,
Oh, is it?
in the game where it makes sense, but they started doing things like friendality or friendships, and they started doing things like babalities, where you turn people into babies. And then
What?
they had,
They go, this one's my bisexuality.
and then Yeah,
That's a good bit.
and then they got these things called animalities where you turn into animals and kill people.
Pretty cool, huh? It's my animality.
And it's like, okay, why the Indian just change back from a werewolf? You know,
Why would he change into the?
Why would he? Yeah, exactly. That's night wolf, by the way.
That's part of Native American mythology, changing into werewolves and all. Like,
yeah, and I love it.
Wolf, by the way.
But it is one of those things where, man, you cannot have a Native American superhuman without them having a feather, a headband, or fringe.
Yeah,
and
Always,
face paint.
always fringe.
And face paint.
And war paint.
And war paint, yeah. That's Night Wolf?
Yeah, his name is Night Wolf. Get it?
Because the afternoon wolf?
Because he's it's at night and he's a wolf.
Yeah, because the
Got afternoon wolf. Yeah. Well, the moon ain't out there. So.
Well, he has to clock in after noon. Wolf takes off.
The character looks really, really cool. The actor that they got very close to what they have in the game. You know,
Okay.
I'd say that they cast a guy that looks really close to him, man.
Without having played the game, I figured he was a character from the game.
Like, look, in the game you get his backstory. In the game you get explanations. You know, the game actually for a fighting game, they actually have a storyline in there. Look, it's not the greatest thing. It's for a video game, but it's pretty fleshed out for a fighting game. But like I said, for the movie where they're just throwing shit in here and they don't explain anything, it's like, all right, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go get
He
homeboy.
dropped in too.
Yeah. I like Martin said, I guess that's somebody from the game? Sure. By far the worst thing in the movie are the special effects. I don't have to tell you that problem.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of bad shit in
Already
here.
said a lot of bad shit.
There's a lot of bad shit to sift through here, but the special effects are by far the worst thing, man. Listen, this is made back in 1997. This is an old movie by today's standards.
Sure.
And these effects were bad for 1997.
They were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, this is
I remember what they were like.
They're 10 years out of date.
Oh yeah. There's some
damn.
toaster effect shit they got going on here, like Martin said.
Video toaster.
The movie's PG-13, but even if it was going for an R rating, like no matter how gruesome the effects were, it would probably not even get an R rating because it just looks stupid.
Okay.
People getting
Right.
yeah, the effects here look so bad that they just look they just look dumb. They can look stupid. There's no other way to say it. Okay, don't move because we can't afford motion tracking.
That is bad.
Yeah, just stay there and let the shit eat you. Don't move.
When it's falling when she's fighting in the background, it's so bad.
Martin, I remember because Martin came to me and Martin, the first thing he said was when he watched, he's like, Jesus, those effects.
Yeah. Look, man, I could take things in context and go like, hey, didn't have the technology back then. It's cool. I'll let it slide as long as the story is working. Story's not working. And the effects are way, way bad. They really call attention to themselves.
So one of the worst effects in here. So you got the character of Shao Kahn. There's a point where, and I want you to pay attention, he's supposed to turn into a dragon.
Not good enough.
But not before he turns into an elf. He look like that shit even hurts. Oh, Jesus.
I'm still getting over how terrible that dragon he's fighting.
All these morphin effects are bad. You see this shit like he prepared himself. It's almost like this dude is made out of putty. And they stretch him. He's like, oh, boy.
Not good enough.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
That's good elfing. That's good stretching. Yeah.
But the rest, you think like, well, shit, he's on his way to being a dragon. That'll be cool. No, not really. That's some Tim Burton shit.
It is. That's some Beetlejuice shit.
That's some Beetlejuice Pee-wee's Play or Pee-wee's Big Adventure shit.
Yeah.
Look, if you go back when he's doing all the girls like this.
Yeah, they can't believe that shit.
They're like, you kidding me? This is so stupid. They cut to them not like, oh my God, he turned into a dragon. They're like,
please.
well, what? Okay, whatever. God,
Yeah, that look of really.
Okay, that's just dumb.
No,
Even she's laughing like, God damn.
Yeah. And Talisa Soto's like, what the fuck?
Like, shit, is that claymation?
Yeah.
They have two new characters in the film. and when I say, well, two new faces in the film. One of those being a guy that was played by somebody else. Like we said, we have James Remar right here. Of course, he was when we just showed you. My man was formerly played by Christopher Lambert. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Sorry.
James Remar, he spends so much time in this movie being dead serious, man. He is dead serious in this film for 90% of this movie.
I will speak with the Elder Gods, and I will demand answers for what Shao Kahn has done.
And a goddamn thing funny about this. Don't even laugh. But there are two parts.
Just realized the contract I signed.
So there are two parts in here where my man is not serious. Let me pull those parts up for you real quick. There's two parts in here. There's one part where he goes to get a new hairdo.
Oh shit!
It's a new look. Who's the girl? Can she fight as good as she looks?
Look, and got a new haircut and ready. Look at it. The other part where he's not so serious is where he's looking at Sonya's nipples, which are very prominent in this movie, man. Like it's very cold in this world.
In this movie?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying this scene.
But
in this movie.
In this movie, because them nipples are out there. And it's funny, and you can
keep
see
showing
it
her ass,
too.
too.
Like it is early in the movie where he's being serious Raiden. But when them titties up in his face, he's like, shit, I'm gonna smile at this. Look at this shit.
Ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh no, man! That's so gratuitous.
Yeah, he like shit. He's friends with the director.
Yeah, he's like this. He's like this. You know this doesn't even actually do anything, right?
Yeah.
I just want to see if you do it.
He's like, hey, to make this ball go forward, I gotta push first.
Yeah.
Baby, I ain't gonna be in this wig all the time.
All the time. Look at him. He looking right at them titties, man. Look at him. Yeah.
Get on up on it.
Yeah. Confuser says, look at these titties.
Confuse us. But they objectify the out of her in
They
this.
sure did put her in that tank top, and they knew.
Dude, come on. She's the only one wearing a tank top and shorts. And that camera is up her ass through half the movie.
I was gonna say.
So many establishing shots that come from the back of her knee all the way up her ass.
Yep.
They are shameless.
From the back of her knee.
Even Michael Bay would be like, God damn, guys, come on.
Yeah, pull back.
He said they're shameless.
Here's the things with James Remar, man. Look. You know he's not gonna do a goddamn thing in this movie. You know he's not gonna fight. You know he's not the one doing anything.
No,
all right,
of
we
course
know
not.
this. And
Right.
in the movie knows this. It's like this.
It's not 1981 anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, y'all know
Or
he's not.
79.
Yeah, y'all know he's not doing this shit. Why should we even try to spend all this money on careful camera angles and editing? Y'all know who it is. Look, every now and then when they have movies where you can see the stunt man, they'll do something where you can catch a glimpse real quick and be like, okay, at least it was quick.
Right, sure.
This woman's got a mustache all of a sudden. We know. But here they don't try to pull Martin. You remember this, Martin? They didn't even try to pull that camera back.
They did not.
And they took their time. They stopped just short of doing close-ups on the stunt man.
Goddamn.
They came short of just telling the stunt man, look at the camera and smile. Now, James Remar, when that his ass whooped, he can take a kick to the face.
Right.
That's him. When he's getting the beat down, that's clearly him right there. When he getting a boot to the head right there. Oh, shit.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Did y'all see this? That is not him.
His hair ain't colorable.
They didn't even try. Did y'all see how long that lasted? And my man wasn't. Look, it's good stunts, but it's not like he's going fast. They throwing some gradual punches right here. Like you get time to see who it is. You see who it is. It was slow enough that later on when people start watching this movie, they were like, hey, wait a minute. Ain't that Darth Maul? That's Ray Park.
Is that Ray Park? Oh,
Yeah.
and by the way, Ray Park at the time was like 25 years old.
Yeah. Interesting little story right here. And a porno Chris told me this. For some reason, George Lucas was watching this movie because apparently he loves shitty CG. So he
makes his look better.
So he's watching this and he looks at the guy who's he's looking at the younger, more agile James Remar right here. And he said, "That's my Darth Maul." If what I hear is true. But that is Ray Park
Ray
right
Park.
there. And of course I can't go out of here. I gotta close with this. Gotta talk about my man, Jax.
Jax, oh boy. Good. I was hoping we wouldn't get out of here without talking about that.
Jax,
man, look, come on, Martin. You can't leave the room without bumping into a black stereotype. This dude. Now keep in mind, this is the 90s, y'all. And they blacked Jax up. He's 90s black. You know, I would even go as far as to
Jack.
Say, Jack.
He's New Jax black.
Yeah. I'd even go as far as to say even like a little bit of 70s black up in there.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he looked like a Negro at the dinner table.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let me get some ribs over here.
I thought he was looking at Sonya.
Let me get some potatoes out of the way.
Why is he making his face like that?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Oh shit, this cornbread good.
Show it.
Yeah, look, you see.
And she's looking at him like, did he really just say that shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Shit, lock him back up.
Got them Bill Cosby lips.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
You see where he licking me?
Look at it.
Oh shit.
No, that was him. Remember his next fucking his next action.
Yeah.
You know, because he's like, okay, what do I do after I say that's what I'm talking about? Oh, that's right. My legs are still chained up. Got it.
So in this, they the movie ends like this. So this is PG-13. You know, they got to kind of end with a message for the kids out there. So before that other action family that we know about today, we family. Before the Big Fast and the Big Furious out there being an action family, there was Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat fam.
I will be watching you. So stay out of trouble.
Keep your black hands off.
Be there for one another. You're a family now.
Yes, Papa. And
any more rice cakes for you?
and just in case that, you know, those words didn't drive it home, we were just talking about the Wizard of Oz a little while ago. How, hey, what about me? Oz, what you got for me?
Yeah.
So at the end, they all go off on the yellow brick road, arm in arm, just like Dorothy and the Lion and the Tin Man. Oh shit!
I told you don't touch that white girl.